I'm not gonna lie, I've been blogging lies. Um, I've just been so raged. Like I don't get angry much, but grand larceny is $1,000. You commit grand larceny against a poor person. He just gets blinded with rage for weeks. Yeah, I kind of knew that Xpatter that that Steam was just fucking up because I had admin mode on. Like I keep forgetting that it's on, and it glitches with the admin mode on. I was convincing myself I was stupid. I already knew that, but I wanted to get around the fact that you know when it does that, you can put admin mode on. Um, you can still use admin mode, but you have to use Xpatter when you have admin mode logged on while you're logged on. Um, I'm just so zoned in on the moped that the Manassas, you know, that the guy from Manassas got me on. Um, yeah, I'm blind with rage about that, but I'm gonna fix it first. Like, I was thinking about fixing it today, but it's not only you have to buy stuff from. Like I bought stators from eBay and they gave me like stators made out of tin. So you have to buy stators from like China or something. I mean, you can't buy stators from eBay because they'll be stocked from China. You have to buy stators from a really legitimate store. That's just how it works. Anyways, I just don't want to buy a stator to. I have to find out the stator's fucked up, so I had to do that test. Um, yeah, so just log on, just log off of admin mode, and Steam should work properly. Is what I'm trying to say. Uh, so it's nothing like a bug on their side or no registry issues or spyware or malware. It's just Steam. I was making an issue of it because I was bored. I was lying for a week now. I already knew it was Steam and logged on to admin mode. I just accidentally changed my security settings, and I don't know how to change them back. Too much work on my side. Yeah. But, it'll work on. If you log off of admin mode, it'll work every time. You're probably logged on to admin mode without knowing. Sometimes I forget. I did forget, and then I found out last week, but whatever. But I made a project out of it, and you can use Xpatter to bypass the logon. So you could be logged on to admin mode and use Xpatter. It was a difficult project because you don't think you could do that with a Steam only game like Warframe. And I have been a hypocrite. Like this is an apology video. I've been a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie. The Steam controller might be good. It might be a good controller. I actually am jealous that I can't use it. That's what it is. I do like American controllers. Like I like the Microsoft line on Xbox. All of them are good. Xbox S Duke is not good, but neither was like the first Sega Genesis controller. That was big. So I've nothing against an original controller. But Americans know how to make controllers better than the Asians, anyways, than the Asian market. But right now, I'm not only mad about my moped and the scam on January 8, 2018. and me finding out recently that, you know, it was like a big scam. Like, I pulled up my Nissan Altima unregistered. They thought it was a sting. Like, they thought, you know, he thought I was gonna sting him because, you know, I was playing a part. That's what Weems thought. So he revealed everything. I thought, you know, it was just a friendly scam, and maybe the guy did pay for a mechanic to fix it, and maybe he wasn't going all the way on this one. You know, I thought maybe, you know, he looked poor, 19. I don't know if that's the case. We're definitely worried about that. And it was stressing me out so much that I tried to fuck with China again, because I hate Chinese merchandise from eBay. Even American sellers will sell something from China, and I really hate that. So I bought a video card, and that was a scam. So I've lost a lot of money on that. This is just a personal blog about scammers. Like, the problem is that you might live locally and you might get caught, and the person that you hire might reveal, you know, the niches of the scam. And I can wait as long as I want. I could wait 2 years. I can wait 5 years to get you. That's the problem, though, is that you're not moving. You might want to soon. You might want to soon. So, as to the scammer in Manassas, you might want to move really soon. You know. But, you know, you have to, we're going to take apart the stator. Like, that's the main thing that I really don't want to do. So I'm going to do like I'm going to show you guys how to do an engine check by bypassing all the lights and the dashboard. Like, you can bypass all of that by doing a crosswire, you know, a simple crosswire from the solenoid to turn on the vehicle with like one key switch. Because what happens is something like a dashboard, something that goes from the dashboard to the lights, for instance, might be faulty. I don't know, but the parasitic drain is still trying. I still think it has parasitic drain, and that looks like a circuit problem, and we're gonna look for that too. Parasitic drain and no spark. A big project. I mean, even that shitty moped down the hall there, has spark. Like, that shitty moped works fine, but it just takes 30 seconds to turn on because of the compression issues. But compression issues can be bad or good. Like, they can get worse, or they can collapse the engine. And that's what we're going to be looking at after we find the electrical problem. I'm not a snake. Like, I'm not trying to get anyone. I'm not trying to tell anyone about my plans, but, like, we'll film it and see what happens. Like, I'll film the repairs. I'll do everything from solenoid, wire jumping to the basic things like solenoid wire jumping to the complex things like stator removal and testing. You have to remove the stator and test it. So I'll do the basic stuff. And this parasitic drain has always been there, like, but I think it was just a battery issue. Like, the battery was dead, so that will cause parasitic drain. So I fixed that, supposedly, and then it broke, like, right after I bought the battery. Um, don't like gas vehicles too much. Like you can tell just by the fact that I have two of them that I hate gas vehicles. Um, but I don't like electric vehicles either because they don't have a charging system. Like you can't you don't only charge energy from the sun, by the way. You can charge energy from a coil system. It collects energy and disperses it back into the battery when it's off, even when it's off. So you can get like a small AA battery to feed to. You can get with a good inverter. You can get it up to 2,000 volts, and yeah, that type of coil system has to always be on for your battery to be effective. But it also requires a transformer that has a you know shielding, like the that has correct shielding. Um, and surprisingly, a Chinese $1 fan has a PC fan, from a DVD player, has that type of shielding. So anything from China that's under $5, or that's small parts, that not batteries, but small parts from China are okay in my book, from my experience. But anything over like $10, I would watch out what you buy. Yeah. So the aggravation of last week is just my blood boiling to get to Weems, but I can't, like, because God's protecting him. The spark went out on the third try after I got stuck. So first try went on, then collapsed. Second try went on, then collapsed. Third try went on. The spark went on. I mean, it didn't go on, so the spark failed. And I'm trying to think why it would fail if it's not related to the engine. Like that, because that's a really good, really checked electrical system of the vehicle I'm working on. So it's checked out to be really good. I mean, it's gotta be like some sort of weird signal to the dash. The dashboard lights up fine, but it's gotta be a weird signal that's using the tail light or something. Everything looks like it lights up really brightly, so that's where it got me. I think it might be a stator issue, and I'm just aggravated that I had to buy a $30 stator, because I bought a few $10 stators from China and they were all defective. They were like $13 or something, $17. But they were selling them locally, but locally means from China, believe it or not. People buy shit from locally and then they'll sell it from China. They'll buy, basically the criminals in the US will buy stocks of things from China and then sell them locally. And that's how I got my video card. Is it was sold with 30-day shipping locally. But I didn't realize that it was from China. It wasn't from China. It was from China. Big things are happening. Big things. Yeah, I have a history of scammers. I just don't like them. You get scammed at the Greyhound for sitting there. Like, you'll you'll just get scammed. But you'll say, I don't have anything in my pocket. And then you'll take your then you'll say, yeah, I just have $20 for in my wallet, and he's like, I don't believe you. And then you'll show him the $20, and he'll reach over the table. He'll like grab it. You know, you wouldn't think someone would be that fast when you're across from the table, sitting there on waiting for the bus. But that's how how fast a scammer is. That's why I'm gonna find this guy out. Anyways, yeah, I know computers like the back of my hand. I was just talking with live feed. I just wanted to see if how long my battery jump pack works, and yeah, it does a little bit of extra 2 hours. Like, you'll have a cell phone that's charged, then you'll use a jump pack, and it'll charge for 2 extra hours. So it's pretty good. The live feed on the jump pack, maybe even 3 hours. So I don't like China that much. Why, they do sell defective stuff from the US, not from China. So you'll go on eBay and you'll buy something on eBay, but the seller will say, you know, they're from Ohio or something, but it'll be a Chinese product. And that's it.